Hey everyone, welcome back to Pickett's Pokemon. My name is Andrew Pickett, and today we're going to go over a little recap of our daily pack challenge that we finished to see, like, was this actually worth it? Was it worth opening several packs? 105 total is what we opened, and what our hit rates were, what I spent on those packs versus what we could spend a day, and I'm going to dive into it right now. And you can probably see I've got this little Excel sheet going on over here. What this is basically saying is like, here's the type of different packs I had, the quantity, the amount purchased, the current market price, which is if you would have bought them today, the total spent, what I spent on them per pack, and what the cost would be to buy today. And so you can see I spent about $834 when I bought them back in, I say early to late January, but I bought most of these in around that time. The total today would be about 972.27. I think going over the hit rates is pretty cool. So we hit quite a bit actually. I'm pretty shocked. We did a 12 ultra rares. We hit 20 illustration rares, 7 special illustration rares, 3 hyper rares, and 9 special commons. And what I mean by special commons is like anytime we got the Pokeball Hollows, the Master Ball Hollows, some of the baby shiny cards where it's like the outline has the little stars and stuff on it. That's what I'm counting for those, and what I call them special commons. I'm sure there's a better name for them. I don't know what to call them collectively. Um, so I thought we did pretty well. It gives us a 11.43% with ultra rares, a 19.05% with illustration rares, a 6.67% with special illustration rares, a 2.86% with hyper rares, and an 8.57% with special commons. Here's a little visual if you guys want to look at that as well. I think overall we did pretty well considering it was 105. I got extremely lucky, I feel like, especially the illustration rares. Like I feel like that's a pretty high hit percentage. Um, Not sure. I didn't really do anything. We were just opening packs. Not. I think I just got lucky. But um, the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about was like potential, I guess, value. Because I did decide to grade about 27 of these cards or 25 of these cards. And that was from after taking them with my little grading tool, deciding the centering and things like that, what we could kind of do with them. I did want to point out also, real quick, just notable hits we had. As far as like sets go, we found like the 3 Pidgeotto illustration rares from Obsidian Flames, which I thought was cool to get the whole set from doing a completely random hack challenge. I thought that was really neat. Um, but so actually, let me show which cards I decided to grade, so you guys can kind of get an idea. And I'll swap to the grading tab so you can see the words and everything next to it. What you see here is I should make the the last. I just took like I'm sure there's other ways to do this, but for sake of this video, like I just wanted to make it short. So we're basically saying, hey, whatever the last sold I saw on eBay for a PSA 10 of this card is what the price is here. The grading fee is $18.99 per card, so I have that at the bottom here. With total 25 cards, we can agree. Grade what the total cost of that will be, and then the potential total graded value based on the PSA 10. Now, I'm assuming a lot of these aren't going to remain at this price. They're probably going to go down a little, especially this Lily's Clefairy. I think it's just a new set, and Journey Together is already going down quite a bit. So I don't anticipate this being an $800 card, but would be cool if it still was as a 10. But I don't see it. And a lot of these probably will drop in value a slight bit. I'm guessing, but just wanted to give like total transparency. This is we're saying if everything's a 10, this is what the total graded value would be at the bottom right here. I want to go through the cards. So we've got Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. I really like this one. We've got Squirtle, Wugtrio, Charizard, Boss's Orders, Slitherwing, little fluffy Squovette, Got the hyper rare Quaquaval. The girl Miriam herself. Ninetales. Hyper rare super energy retrieval. One of the Ionos I got, which I really love this card with all the Pikachu plushies and all the toys kind of lying around. Really cool card. The Zeraora. Oh. Zeraora. Walking Wake, one of my other favorite hits from this challenge. Slowpoke, great hit. Excalibur, another great hit. Here's that Lily's Clefairy I was talking about. This is one of my chase cards from this set, but like I said, I don't see this really staying the same value it's going to be, but it's still a really cool card. So maybe we'll see, but I'm not doubting that. Lily's Clefairy, the other Iono we pulled. I like the other one better, but this is a really cool Iono also. We've got the Bulbasaur from 151. Got Peony, Judge. Oh, Garchomp. I couldn't read that from the front. Garchomp EX. The Curlia from Scarlet and Violet base. Anyways, these are the cards I deemed were gradable enough. I'm hoping for a pretty high percentage as far as like PSA 10 hit rates, and which brings me to the next one. What this tab is basically showing is this is the total amount I spent on packs, the total amount you would spend if you were to buy the exact same packs today, the total grading fee, so 25 cards times $18.99. This is before taxes, obviously. And this total section right here is basically saying this would be your total amount if everything came back at 10, which is very unlikely, but we're just putting this up here just for sake of argument. I do have some other breakdown over here as well, because this doesn't include necessarily like eBay fees, things like that, which I kind of included over. So here you can see like here's your potential value if everything came back at 10 before eBay fees, anything like that. And here's your potential value if like you'd purchase the same packs today, you got the exact same hit rates I did. And this is like, I feel like I wanted to give myself some leniency here because I'm not expecting 100% 10 rate. Probably closer to like, I want to be in the 80-90 range. I look at my cards pretty well before I send them because like it's $18.99 a card. It's very expensive to grade cards. I mean, you see $474, I don't know, $500 to send these, let alone the waiting time. It's not like you're selling them right away. The wait time to get these backs probably like 65 days plus, maybe another month for them to get the order ready. And this price just went up. It was used to be like $16.99 a card, and they just bumped it up to $18.99 for PSA. But basically, this is just a chart showing if what's my PSA 10 rate, the estimated potential based on that before eBay fees. So let's say it's 100%. It would be this 23. Yeah, this 23. I think this is. I goofed a little bit. I think that's the right one. No. So if I was 100% 10 rate and you subtracted everything, it'd be this 232. Yeah, I think this is a little goof. Sorry about that. This one is the 100% PSA 10 right here. 90% would be 1960. 80% would be your 1597, and then 70% would be your 1233 right here. Now, I did take these two columns and just kind of just for the 100% rate, just for sake of this video, trying to keep it short. And I basically said, okay, well, what if we sold everything on eBay? What would be, it would be like, this would be the total cut they take for if we sold everything, about 13.25%. And then we took that off the 2,323.62 cents. That gives us a $2,000 profit if everything hit a 10. So I think we did pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, I think I got very lucky. It's going to be a minute before I can send these off to grade. As you can see, it's quite expensive, but I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I got some really good cards. Hoping I can get them graded quickly so that way I can take them to a card show or something like that and maybe see if I can trade up for them, sell directly for cash to buy other products, things like that, and kind of build my own collection as well. That's kind of why it's nice to kind of have this on the side as well. But thank thank you everybody for watching this challenge. I'm gonna keep posting videos probably like once a week for a little bit different content here and there, different types of things. I'm not gonna do the daily thing for a little bit. I might find another challenge to do. We'll see. It's kind of hard to get cards right now on products, so it's really difficult to make a daily thing when I'm kind of struggling daily to get multiple things to pack. Plus, it's pretty expensive, and I'd rather spend it grading what I have currently from this challenge. I will be making some follow-up videos based around the challenge though, because I think it's like more master set related. I did open a lot of packs, so I have a lot of cards from different sets that I have started binders for just about every one. I'm pretty excited about that, and I want to show those off and show you guys. But yeah, thank you again for watching this challenge from start to finish. I appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a wonderful Easter, and thank you for watching. Bye.